Hi YouTube. I haven't been vlogging. I know I only did one video that's up, but so far since the last video that I've posted, I've lost 5 pounds. I wish I was more consistent so I could have lost more, but it is what it is and it is a loss, so I'll take it. Right now I'm actually currently gonna make Jaime Eason's 3-bean chili. Not exactly to the T to what the ingredients that she uses, because I do have some ingredients that I already have. Instead of using the turkey breast that she uses, I'm using chicken breast. Okay, so here's some of the ingredients that I have that she calls for. I know the diced green chilies, the oregano, the cumin. She asked for garlic powder, but I'm gonna use the garlic salt because that's what I have right now. I also have a pen and a paper just to write down, because I use the weight to measure all my ingredients once I actually place them in my pot, and I let them simmer, and then from there I could actually put out the serving size and then write it down onto my MyFitnessPal, which would be a little bit more accurate on how many calories I'm eating. Sorry, I have my camera out and my stand, but I can't find the bottom of the little round thing that hooks up so I could have it, so I'm going to be using my phone for right now. So hopefully I won't be unfocusing a lot. I also have my measuring spoons just to be a little bit more accurate, and then I'll just write it down. So already, I know last night I actually already cooked my chicken breast, but I will be just reheating it again and just simmering it down, because it calls for onions, for a little bit of garlic salt. So bear with me while we cook. Okay, so I simmered the onions a little bit, and then I added my chicken, and then I added in the 1 tablespoon of garlic salt, which should have been garlic powder, but it's okay. I don't think it's going to be too salty or anything, because we're going to water it down with all the other ingredients. And I did get the low sodium beans. You could also keep in mind, you could also make and bake your own beans. I usually would do that with the pinto beans, but I think this is the quickest way right now. And yeah, I don't feel like cooking beans. So anyways, I'm just gonna cook, let it brown off a little since it's already cooked. Just stir it down. In the ingredients, it calls in, just to do in a large pot, you add onions and meat, sprinkle with garlic powder, and then cook until no longer pink, and then you drain using a plate. I guess that's what it says in the instructions. And again, you guys could always find these instructions at bodybuilding.com. And there's a little bit, if you do use the exact ingredients that she's mentioning on there, because there's some things that I'm not going to use, like I think it's brown sugar and glycogen or something like that. I don't know, some sugars. Just, I don't know. Honestly, I don't find a difference in the taste if you add them or if you take them off. But I just like to omit them because of the calories. I know it says prep time is 10 minutes and cook time is 10 minutes. And then so a total of 20 minutes, you know, that it takes you to cook them. So anyways, I think we're done with the meat. Just let it sit right there, and then I'll just move on to the others. I'm going to actually cut the video right here, because I'm going to be opening up the cans and start putting it all into my big pot right there, just so everything could simmer in, and then I think that'd be easy. It's a really quick, easy recipe, and the reason why I like doing this is because it's bulk cooking, so I can't exactly do a lot of meal prepping with the containers, because my microwave doesn't work. I don't know, since we bought the house, it only worked for like a week, and then after that it just stopped working. But anyways, yeah, I like doing bulk just because I could just measure it out in my scale, and then from there I'll just be able to track it. And then, you know, sometimes I don't feel like eating what I meal prepped, and I know that the food would eventually go wrong. I mean, not wrong, would go bad. Sorry about that. It would go bad. So I just like to do a little bit of bulk cooking, because I could always share the food. I know my husband doesn't really like the chili. I don't know, he's weird, but I do like to take some to my dad because he really loves it. So there's different things that you could add to it. At the end, I'll share that a little bit with you while we continue cooking. Okay, so here's everything. I added all the ingredients that it was asking for. Sorry, that's my little girl in the background. But anyways, I added light kidney beans. This one right here. A can of that. a can of black beans, low sodium, of course. And then also, I know the instructions, the original instructions that when I used to do it like 1 or 2 years ago, it asked for diced chilies. So actually, I love chili, like for it to be spicy. I know I got the mild ones, so I used 2 of these little cans on there. So I'm gonna track them and I'm gonna put them in my MyFitnessPal, but I'm just gonna make sure to have these. And I also added 1 tablespoon of chili powder, cumin, 1 teaspoon of this, 3 teaspoons of mustard. So, I'm sorry, 3 tablespoons of mustard to mix it in there, as well as white vinegar. So I used 1/4 of white vinegar. Let's see what else. And actually, it actually tells you to add 1 teaspoon of salt, which I'm not gonna do because I'm gonna omit that just because I added the garlic salt. So I don't want to be too salty. And sorry, I'm out focusing. So I'm just gonna stir this around. I don't know, for some reason it looks like if it's it looks yellow for some reason. Let me go ahead and turn on the lights. But from what I could tell, it's not yellow. Okay. So, okay, never mind. It does look yellow. I have no idea why, but I promise you that's not the color. So this is actually the, ooh, that looks really good. You could actually add more. You know what I usually do? I add more onions on there. I just don't simmer them. So whenever I usually pour it out in a plate, I'll chop off a little bit more onions, fresh cilantro. You could also parsley. Oh, and then shredded yellow cheese. I think you could, and then I actually measure it out just to know whether yes or no fit, or if I need more, calories. Avocado actually tastes really good on there too. It's a little piece of avocado on top of it. I know I'm kind of weird, but anyways, this is actually my version of the 3-bean chili. If you've ever tasted it, let me know in the comment section. But yeah, I'm also gonna do the Jaime Eason's protein pumpkin bars. So I'll upload a video for that one. But anyway, there it is. And then I'll actually place up there the calories and the serving sizes for if you're actually using the same ingredients I am, just to let you know, just so you can have an idea of how many calories it is. Just because once you change the ingredients, the calories actually change. And then I know she added sugar. I just don't add any sugar. So that actually changes the calorie wise. I think it adds, let me see. Let me show you right here I have my laptop open. So again, bodybuilding.com is where you could actually see the recipe, and it calls for 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, which is not a lot. I think 1 teaspoon is 15 calories, so that'd be 15, 30, 45 calories right there. Also, it asks for, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this. I don't know, I'm trying to say slithol. I have no idea, but anyways, yeah, I know she asked for 2 pounds of ground 99% fat-free turkey breast, and actually did chicken breast. I'm not sure if it's 2 pounds, but I did weigh it out before after it's cooked. So I'll put it all in my MyFitnessPal. And if you're actually, I will place my MyFitnessPal on the bottom of my YouTube page, or I'm sorry, my YouTube video, and then you could add me just so you could see what exactly I'm eating. But yeah, stay tuned. All right, so there you have it. That's the finished product right there. That's approximately 1 cup measured. You could actually finish it off with some fresh cilantro, avocado, chopped cheddar cheese, which I use. You could also add more veggies on there, tortilla strips. The possibilities are endless. This is really a really great flavorful dish to add for this fall weather. And I just love making it in bulk and sharing it around with my friends as well. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for my other videos. I will be doing the protein pumpkin as well. Thank you. Bye.